Otters, love them or hate them, you can't deny that these cute little creatures have taken Singapore by storm ever since they returned to our little island. The smooth-coated otter population had vanished after most of their original habitat was destroyed in the 1960s. However, after Singapore cleaned up its rivers, they came back in full force and were first spotted in the late 1990s. From 2015, they became a common sight appearing in Bishan Ang Mo Kio Park, Singapore River, and Marina Bay. The otter population has more than doubled since 2019. And while adorable, they've been known to create havoc too, from ravaging private fish ponds and attacking humans. According to this CNA article, there were about 170 otters in about 17 families in 2022. How and why did this unparalleled boom in otter population occur? Before we go into that, let's see how easy it is to spot an otter. We headed to Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve and Gardens by the Bay and waited.
0 otters.
This gang of otters is just one of many. According to this article in The Guardian, otter numbers are rising partially because they face no significant danger from other predators except for crocodiles in the wetlands mangrove. We speak to experts from the Otter Working Group to find out more.
So otters returned to Singapore in the late 90s and they were along the coast. Eventually they began to move inland. So by 2070, there were at least 80 otters. And then within a few years, the number had increased. So this was because the waterways were full of fish and there were habitats for them to dry themselves off and places to shelter. Eventually, your family sizes started to increase. But if you go and find otters, they may be difficult to find, and that's because they are harder to track. And the reason could be competition for resources. So that initial increase may be tapering off now. So be aware of your surroundings, and when you encounter otters, give them space. Don't be tempted to go close with your handphone. There's a lot of details to all of this, and it's all compiled for you at ourwildneighbours.sg.
Although we didn't spot any otters today, let's welcome these otters as proof that we can live with our natural neighbours. Follow us for more MS Investigates, where we demystify myths and uncover the truth that shape our city.